message for these people?
The election campaign trail, where anything can happen. With 8 weeks to go, politicians are hitting the road and meeting the public, which can be messy. Gillian Duffy has first-hand experience of the chaos of a campaign.
So it's just up here, was it?
Yeah, it's there. That's where it was, halfway there.
And now I'm absolutely ashamed of saying I'm Labour.
No, you mustn't be, because
the encounter lasted less than 5 minutes, but Gordon Brown's campaign never recovered.
What did she say? Oh, everything. She's just a sort of bigoted woman that said she used to be Labour. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
It's the only time I've never voted, you know, I never took my vote.
And is that because of what happened with Gordon Brown? Yeah.
What came out of it?
5 years later, and it's traditional Labour supporters like Mrs Duffy that Ed Miliband is relying on. But Rochdale's most famous grandmother is back on side.
I haven't voted Labour. I really am, you know. I just want a Labour government in because I just want the coalition out.
Just 24 hours before Gillian Duffy became a household name, David Cameron had his own uncomfortable encounter with a father who was taking his disabled son to hospital.
You talk about broken society. It nearly broke up our family. Why do you want to make it harder for Samuel to go to his local school?
When Jonathan Bartley met David Cameron in 2010, he was a floating voter. Now he's standing for the Green Party.
Well, I know politicians are shielded from the general public and things are deemed to have gone wrong when a member of the public unexpectedly confronts a politician, and that speaks volumes in itself. Because surely an election campaign should be about these unexpected moments. It should be about real people.
In 2010, Alfie Mackenzie was so passionate about politics he voted illegally, age 14, when his name was put on the register by mistake.
So I voted for the Liberal Democrat candidate. Having listened to Nick Clegg in the run-up to the election, it seemed, well, I'm going to be a student at some point before the next election, and he's advocating free tuition.
Today, Alfie works as a cleaner to pay his fees. He will still leave university £40,000 in debt.
I won't vote. I mean, it's not difficult to remain angry, but it's difficult to remain passionate about change and passionate about reform when you're having it beaten out of you day after day after day after day after day.
You're not welcome here!
The campaign trail is a minefield of angry voters.
I am having a nice time. We've brought a few friends with us.
Yeah, you had to bring a few friends because you don't have any up here.
The question is, which one of them will influence the election in 2015? Sophy Ridge, Sky News.